guys, Joseph 11 here, and the solar eclipse is coming up tomorrow. Woohoo! Well, anyways, so I was just making one of those pinhole boxes. You know, the ones to see the solar eclipse. And then right after I finished it, I was just like, hey, I could do that for American Girls. So the idea was born, and I just did a few things, and now I'm ready to teach you how to make a solar eclipse pinhole camera box. Here are the supplies you will need. You will need a hot glue gun, some extra hot glue sticks. You know, I have a small hot glue gun, so I run out of glue sticks quick. You will need some parchment paper or wax paper. You will need scissors. You'll need some sort of recycled paperboard, like it could be a cereal box, but we're using our cereal boxes to make pinhole cameras. So I just decided to use a Keurig pod thingy-mabob. So you will need some aluminum foil. You will need a pin or a needle. So you will need, well, actually you don't need anything else, but optional is either some duct tape. If you don't want to use the hot glue, you can use duct tape too, also if you can't use hot glue. But you can also use hot glue for decorating. Or if you don't want to use hot glue, you could use some craft paint. I have some purple craft paint here. And if you're using craft paint, you will need a paintbrush. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, you're going to start by taking your recycled paperboard and your scissors and cutting. If you're using a Keurig thing like me, we're going to cut off the top, and I don't know how well you can see. If you're using a cereal box, cut it so, just like cut off like a top part, like the top. Whatever you're using. Don't know how well you're seeing. Sorry about the bad camera angle. Wow, this is harder than I thought it would be. Okay, so keep cutting until your sheets are like this. Okay, so once your sheets are like that, you're going to decide how big you want the, whoops, that was a Harry Potter potion. You're going to decide how big you want your thingy-mabob, or like how big you want your side to be. So then you're just going to cut that out. So I have one like this. Now I'm going to put it right back on here and cut out. Sorry if you can't see. Can you see? Oh, you can sort of see. So now you should have two things like this. So now you are going to take so this is just a part of the thing. You are going to not trace, but like, if you want, you can use a marker to trace. You don't have to. Well, can you see it? No, you can't see it. There, sort of. So then you're just gonna cut that out. Sorry, I didn't mention the marker in the thing. Snip, snip, snip! Now you're gonna repeat that. Oh, let me cut that one out too. Snippity. And now we have two pieces like this. Then you're going to take another one of your sheet things and you are going to measure how thick this piece is, and you're going to measure it on this sheet, and then you're going to put that much on there, and you are just going to trace that and cut it out. So trace this piece again. Put it down there, silly me. Except with this one, you are just going to cut out a tiny square. Because the rest of it, because this is going to be the top. So now you're going to take all of your pieces, gather them all together, all of these pieces, and you are going to start assembling the box. You can assemble the box by making sure, well, first make sure that the design part is going to be on the inside. Well, if you're using craft paint. If you're not, then it doesn't matter. So apply hot glue to the edge. And whoops, some fell. And continue. I'm just running out of storage a bit. So just continue until the entire box has been glued. This is what it should look like. It's sort of messy, so you can just peel off any excess hot glue. So then you're gonna take this piece, and I just decided I'd record this part. And you're gonna put it in the middle, because that's where it would be on an actual Eclipse box. So then here's what you have. And I forgot to say to put down parchment paper and also to use these finger caps or gloves. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you are going to take your aluminum foil. Let me get a piece. So take some aluminum foil and rip or cut a small section like this, and either tape or hot glue on here. I would strongly recommend tape, just cause. But you can hot glue, but if you're hot gluing, be sure to use this, but you should not be hot gluing. Just a warning for those people. So you're going to take some of your tape and just tape it on. Whoops, that fell. So then you have it like this. Then you're gonna take, you're gonna grab your needle here it is. Wait, no, come, let me hold you. Here's my needle. You're gonna take the tin foil and you're gonna poke a little hole in it, just like that. And you can be done now. This can be your solar eclipse box for your doll. And also, if you make the bottom in here white, it could actually work. But you can either paint it with your craft paint or acrylic paint, or you can cover it with duct tape. Personally, I'm covering mine with duct tape. So I'm just going to be taking this, I'm just going to be wrapping it in duct tape, because the duct tape is going to make it cool. And for this, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut the duct tape so it folds evenly so that there aren't wrinkles. And be sure not to cover the top. And here you have it, your doll's very own solar eclipse box. Let me get a doll for you to show you just how cool this looks on a doll. Now your dolls can view the solar eclipse safely without hurting their eyes. And be sure to make